Greetings, everyone. Peace and blessings. I am Monique, also known as the Moon Mama. Today is Thursday, and Thursday is the day that Jupiter rules, and Jupiter is currently in Gemini. I'll talk a little bit about that, but I really want to spend this month focusing on the energy of Virgo and how we can all, like I am a Virgo, but how can we all embody this energy? And the reason that we want to, or that I do the work of following the sun. I was raised a Christian, and my grandfather was a minister, and I'll never forget that Bible verse. And it would say, Jesus said, "There are many mansions in my Father's house, and I shall go and prepare one for you." As a child, that always felt so lovely to me, like, wow, somebody's going to go prepare something for me. And when I started studying astrology, I understood the practical experience of that. The sun, which is the Son of God is Christ, but it is the sun. And the sun moves through the constellations, and as it moves through the constellations, it brings the light to that area of our psyche and subconscious, and it opens the light so that we can embody those energies. And those energies are natural energies that are found in nature. We call them things like Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, but they're just energies, and they function a certain way. And when the sun is there, wherever the sun is, I make it my business to be there too. and I'm there in my subconscious and my ritual practices and my mind and my ways of being, like everything adjusts for where the sun is, even in my life. So as a Virgo, the sun is in Virgo now. The thing that's very that I'm aware of as a Virgo is my mind, and how important it is for me to manage anxiety, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the planet that flies closest to the sun, so it creates a lot of analyzing and overthinking, and which creates nervousness. And so nurturing my nervous system and taking herbs and eating healthy and getting rest is primary for me, and it's always been primary for me. Even when I was very young, even when I was in my 20s, I was exercising and eating healthy and taking herbs and fasting, because I was aware that my system becomes vulnerable, and when my system is vulnerable, I can't function well. And so I've never been able to eat things that I really want to eat, like hamburgers. Like I haven't had a Big Mac since I was in my teens, right? Like I've always had to be very mindful of everything in my life, because my system is very, very sensitive. And the more mature I've become, the more I have had the skill set. Like I actually know how to take care of myself now. I know that I can't eat bread. I know that I don't do well with a lot of carbs and rice. I know that I can't drink alcohol. It totally throws my system off and makes me too vulnerable. I can't eat meat. Like when I go out of the country, I was in Bali recently. I ate some steak, and I was so happy to eat it, because I don't eat meat, processed the meats that are here in the United States, because of all the chemicals and toxins that are in them, because I will feel that. I will feel that in my actual system, and I have to do what I need to do to protect myself. And so I use herbs. I use herbs to help me nourish myself. I use herbs to help my liver detox. I'm in a constant state. As a Virgo, I'm very aware that it's a constant state. It doesn't ever go away. Like there are maintenance things that I must do, and I must do them daily or nearly every day in order to thrive. And that is the power of Virgo. And I have been doing this since I was very, very young. And some of the benefits have been that I've never really had a weight problem. My weight has fluctuated, like it goes up and down, but I've never, like when I was pregnant, I was 175 pounds. Generally, I'm about between 130 and 140 pounds. And at 175 pounds, that was the heaviest I had ever been. And it's so funny when I ended up getting a divorce right around after I had my child. And I remember when my son's father and I were breaking up, he said something like, I didn't think you were going to lose the weight, which is, I don't want to go into all the details of that. But he was like, I didn't think you were going to lose the weight. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm a Virgo. What do you mean you didn't think I was going to lose the weight? Like, I know how to take care of myself. Like, health is my most primary tool. Like, providing for myself, making sure that I'm healthy and eating good foods. And when I was pregnant, I ate like I ate whatever I wanted. It was the first time in my life I had done that, just eating whatever I wanted and indulging and gained a gang of weight. Yeah, and my son's father didn't think I was gonna lose it. Anyway, so here we are today. So if you are wanting to really embody the natural cycles of nature, and if you're wanting to play with this Virgo energy, think about your health, your eating habits, how you rest, your water. Think about what you're doing on a daily basis to take care of yourself and begin to make some adjustments. And if you would like to work with me, you can check out my website at healwithmoonmama.com. I would love to support you. My work is so empowering. In so many ways it's very practical, but ultimately it's extraordinarily magical. And I am here to help people wake up into their natural magical gifts and powers and remember who they are, because we are so much more than we could ever imagine. All right, you all. Mercury retrograde ended yesterday. I'm sorry, I was about to go. Mercury retrograde ended yesterday, so now we have some energy to actually to move ourselves forward in ways that we didn't have for the last 3 weeks. Okay, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.